when we're walking down the, and of course the crew, because we're in an outside area, we didn't have to wear a mask. Isn't it great to see the crew members' faces? Wow. Well, we are here, Maiden Voyage. Are you excited? You'll be the only guest who'll ever be able to say that. So, you know, because this is our most loyal cruising demographic, our Diamond Plus and Pinnacle members, you cruise the most. So the next time when you're on maybe one of the other ships and you see Wonder, you're gonna have that pride that you were the first ones on this ship. Yes? And I have to ask, the executive housekeeper asked me to ask this question, does it still have that new ship smell to it? This is great. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who I haven't had the pleasure of meeting, my name is Mike, your cruise director from a small city outside of Toronto, Canada. Are there any Canadians here? 5, thank you, nice to see you. The dollar isn't doing anyway. But it's great to see so many people. And of course, who's not from Canada? All right. We're going to have some entertainment for you, but first thing, we're going to welcome up the master of the vessel. Now, this is very special to have a new ship take out and be the master. I mean, some of you, of course, worked on Symphony. We were together on Symphony, and now he is here. And this afternoon on TV channel number 1, we're putting up a TV video of the captain and I. We do a little bridge tour. We talk about all sorts of fun stuff. So while you're getting ready for dinner tonight, tune in to channel number 1 to be able to see that. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the biggest round of applause this morning, if you don't mind, for the master of the vessel, Captain Rob!
Thank you, and welcome back. Indeed. I can't tell you how long and how hard it's been, but to get to this point where we can say, welcome aboard our beautiful Wonder of the Seas, I can tell you, it's almost emotional. And thank you for such an applause, but you know, it's taking a new ship from the end stages of construction and into service is a huge undertaking, to say the least. And then to do it in the middle of a pandemic, well, that's just a whole nother level. but you know, I am blessed to be able to work with such an amazing team. And we pulled together a team for Wonder of the Seas unlike any other. And I can't express enough of my thanks to them. They're here, and we're going to show them off, and we're going to get to say hi to you. So, you know, I didn't give it much thought except to say thank you all for coming back. Our business has obviously struggled in these last few years, but to be able to deliver a ship like this and stay in business and carry on, I can't tell you the amount of energy and the emotional impact it's had on the crew to be able to do this. So, what a great day, our first day. The first day of our first cruise, and you are our first guests. So this is really a special moment, I want you to know it. And it means a lot to us. So, without further ado, I'd like to first introduce the man that's, he almost needs no introduction, but I'll introduce him anyway. It's our hotel director, John Luca, a great friend and supporter.
Good morning, everybody.
Probably the largest operation afloat. There you go.
Captain, I think I have to echo what you said because I'm very emotional and actually I'm very happy today, excited as well. I haven't seen Passenger in over 2 years. Can you believe this? So I'm like, yesterday at the gangway, I'm like, oh my God, finally they're here. I was just browsing through the manifest for the Diamond Plus and Pinnacle. I was so happy to see some familiar names. But if by chance I haven't sailed with you, I'm Gianluca Cornelli. I come also from the little tiny island of Canada. but I'm on the French side, so that's the little accent you detect, that French, Canadian, Italian accent. But as Captain said, you don't see me very often for long rotation since I'm involved very deeply into new build. The good thing about being involved into new build is I know the ins and outs of the ships. And Captain, tell me, what would be your favorite area on the onboard? There's so many changes and evolution on the water compared to Symphony. I just want to give you a small taste of what we've changed, because when you came yesterday, there's a lot of similarity, but we did quite a lot of changes.
We have done a lot of changes, but you know, on the Oasis class, there's no place like Central Park, and that's always been my favorite. It's just so unique, it's so special. But of course, here on the Wonder, we have done indeed a lot of things that are different. And we made a few beautiful restaurants. In fact, one of them has been quite a hit, and we're proud of this one.
Yeah, Mason Jar, and I hope you're gonna have the time to see it. Actually, for me, I have a little things that on Odyssey, I turned 50 during the launch, and I don't know about some people, but I start losing my eyesight a little bit, reading glasses. So Michael Bailey said, let's put big letter on the ship. So now here, 250 feet long, 25 feet high, Wonder of the Seas, here we come.
They can't miss us now. They see us coming, you know exactly who. But no Wonder of the Seas is a little bit different than the rest of our Oasis class for sure, you know, and any of you, and most of you who have sailed with us on our ships will notice it right away. And the Solarium is one area, if you've not gotten up there yet to see it, it's spectacular with the new, the new special roof that we have that encapsulates this special area. It is a very, very beautiful spot, and more climate controlled in a way, and it is. Again, it's an evolution of an evolutionary design, this ship.
I think that was one of the drawbacks about a little, you know, the Oasis class was perfect. The little drawback was it has to be a certain weather, because there's so many outdoor venues. Solarium was one of them, the pool deck, Central Park, the boardwalk. So what we've done here is really, the evolution is we climatize the Solarium. I don't know if you're going to notice, but most of the restaurants have these ceramic eaters as well, that all there. So these rectangular things that you see everywhere on deck 15, 8, and even here in front of Playmakers, these are eaters that we could also turn on when we have inclement weather, a little bit like today. The other thing that is also really great that we changed was, I don't know if you noticed, but most of you have been invited on the helipad for some events. The bridge has been pushed forward, and that we desperately needed additional crew cabin. So there's some crew cabins that were added, but the captain has an amazing bridge as well, a huge bridge. But that allowed us to do it. The Solarium is almost double the size of Symphony. So that was one of the great additions that we had.
Probably the most notable addition is that extra superstructure that goes forward. It does allow us to do a lot more. It makes us bigger. In fact, we are the largest cruise ship in the world now.
Yes.
Feels good to say that. By quite a bit, actually. So, I remember walking out on Symphony and saying that. Now I'm saying it again here, and it's nice to say that. But no, it's a beautiful thing, and Wonder really is special that way.
I think the other thing maybe we could discuss is how important your post-cruise survey are, because people feel that we're not listening in some degree, but we have a large team and it goes through design. And a couple of examples I'm going to give you is 3 main changes that we made on board that came from post-cruise survey. One is the pool deck. All the organization of the pool deck, especially moving the splash away, the kids' pool, closer to the water slides. So that means that it's a more family-oriented forward with a social 100 for the teenager. And now on the aft part is more of an adult feel where you have the overhanging jacuzzi, the bandstand, and you have a more area for the adult types of vibes. So that was one big change. The other one is, we've always been asked, can we have more Alfresco Dining, more Alfresco Dining? So now all the dining restaurants on Central Park can open. We have all these accordion, and there we could overpressure, under pressure, we could eat them, we could put some air conditioning. So now you have that feel, more of that park feel. But the number one comment that we really took and considered was the casino smoke. So there's a couple of things. There's some good, and so one of the things, so this big pillar you see in the casino, these are huge air intake that bring fresh air inside and purify the air. So, and then we solve also the issue with the sliding doors so it doesn't bleed into the dining room. But the main thing that we've done is, next to the dining lounge, now we have a non-smoking casino area that you could also enjoy. That's one of the additions. And some people would say, oh my God, but they removed the jazz on 4. Rest assured, we kept the jazz band, so now we activated more lounges with that jazz band that we have. So you're gonna see them on the central part, you're gonna see them on the main stage of the pool deck, and also during the afternoon hours in music hall, you're gonna see our jazz band. So we have not eliminated that, so that is still with us. More activation of the neighborhood in that aspect.
There you go. That's
There you go.
Well,
should we talk about the crew though?
I think we should because they're here and they're
we're
eagerly
talking about
wanting to
the
meet
ship,
you
right?
all. So let's do that. Shall we bring them out one at a time? Here we go. We'll start with our second command, Staff Captain Jeffrey, all the way from Dodger. Chief Engineer Vivo, in charge of the entire technical aspect of this amazing ship, this team.
We had the toughest job the last 5-6 months. Our HR manager, Robert, trying to repatriate all of our crew in France where all the protocols was really difficult for him. Also, my second right-hand man, I'm sure you know him because he was guest services manager for many, many years. Now he's our manager of hotel operation in charge of all the neighborhoods and especially the passenger flow from the gangway. Chris from Portugal. We currently have 2 guest services managers on board. We have Monsieur Bassin from Tunisia that just joined us from Allure overseas, and Miss Flavia that's been here since September. She deserves an honorary medical degree because she was in charge of all the testing for the crew. We used to test the crew every 3 days, so she has a medical degree now. In charge of all of, first of all, he pays us, so he's very popular with the crew, but in charge of all the guest account as well, our financial controller from Denmark, Mr. Soren. The next gentleman is our executive housekeeper in charge of the loft attendant, the suite attendant, all the stateroom attendants, including public area cleaners, Monsieur Abdallah. He's from Another gentleman that really deserves his pay the last few months is our inventory manager. Imagine with the global logistics issues and trying to bring containers to France, to Spain, to Cyprus. He's from Trinidad and Tobago, Mr. Donnie. Our next lady is in charge of all the good stuff, so the casino, shore excursion, the spa, the concessionaires, so the retail items. Miss Boyana, she's from Serbia. Next gentleman in charge of all the IT infrastructure on board, including my TV and all the TV systems, the satellite, and staying connected. As I remind you, we're still a moving ship. So we need somebody to make sure that we constantly get connected to our satellite provider, Mr. Silvian from Romania. He's managing the biggest department on board, the food and beverage department. With 1,200 is about Mr. Vivek from India. Next gentleman doesn't need presentation, but I will because he's from España. Ole! Mr. Daniel. And Captain.
And the last one, I don't know what he does. What do you do, Mike? That's what I thought. Largest entertainment at sea. And this gentleman's in charge of all of it. Our cruise director, Mike. Thanks, Mike. Been through us. Been with us through all this.
Entertainment is also the Adventure Ocean, is also under Mike, another fellow Canadian. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, everybody. Here they are. The ones that make it happen.
I think just talking about the crew, I just want to give you an ordeal of numbers. So we're 2,198 crew on board, so almost 2,200. We come from 78 different nationalities. We have very few new hires on board, less than 100, mainly in the aquacast that I hope you're going to come and encourage. And it's the first time ever we have an all-female aquacast. So I hope you're going to come and see that. And the next group is in the retail area. I'm not sure if you know, but most of you do. We use concessionaires, and we have a new concessionaire in the retail area. Heinemann are more in the airport, where they all these big stores. But they started on Independence, they did Odyssey, and now they are on Wonder. They have great stuff that you're not gonna see on most of our ship because they're only on 3-hour ship. So this is where we have our new hires on board. Very little, I think it's 92 to be precise. The rest have been all handpicked across the fleet. Thank you.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It takes a large crew to make a ship like this happen, because without them it's just a big ship. But it's the crew that gives it the personality and gives it what it has. So, and now you're here, and God, you love it. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hotel Director Jean-Luc, Captain Rob. I think I can brag all about the ship, and don't steal any thunder, but we have on this ship the most live musicians of any cruise ship in the entire world, including, anybody like country music? For the first time ever, a country band on board one of our ships, the Country Crew Trio. They're up at Mason Jar. You're going to see them around the ship as well, maybe under the hat, and we'll see what else is going on. All right, now time to bring to you the lady who is putting on the party, and then after she, of course, gives a few presentations, we have a little bit of entertainment for you. She is your loyalty ambassador. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Arena.
Pinnacles, you're 163, but just make sure that you're louder because you have more points altogether. 700 plus Pinnacle cruise points, Pinnacle Club members, please. That was just awesome. Guys, once again, thank you so much for joining us here. We will go through a few presentations. You probably know that you need to collect 700 points to become a Pinnacle Club member. So we actually have a few baby Pinnacles on this cruise who are only becoming Pinnacle Club members on this sailing, and we're here to introduce them to you right now. So please let us start with, with Miss Dawn and Mr. Nomo Hinspeed. Please join us on the stage. And to you. All right, going further, we have Miss Meredith Moore here with us. Come on the stage, please give her a big round of applause. Welcome to the Pinnacle Club, Meredith. Welcome to the Pinnacle Club and thank you so much for joining us here on Wonder. Once again, give a big round of applause to Meredith. Moving forward, we have John and Sandra Jones right here all the way from Florida. Give them a round of applause and welcome to the Pinnacle Club. Congratulations and thank you for joining us here on Wonder. Right now, continuing with good news. Did you know that you are getting a free cruise every 350 points once you become a Pinnacle Club member? Yes, you did. So we have two couples celebrating their milestones on board this cruise. So we'll invite them to the stage for you as well. So we will start with Mr. Christopher and Miss Janet Sauerbright. They are reaching their 1,050th milestone on board. Welcome and congratulations. Once again, congratulations. Give them a big round of applause. That's a big milestone, is it? 1,050 cruise points. Indeed it is. And we are moving forward. We have one more couple who are reaching their 1,050th milestone. So please welcome Anna and Daniel Tejada right here on the stage. Congratulations. Please give them a huge round of applause. They deserve it today. Thank you so much and congratulations once again. But we didn't finish with the presentations yet. You know, we took our round and pro list and we figured out who has the most amount of points. So I definitely do want to introduce some people to you here. So first of all, our third top cruiser with 2,368 points, Miss Mary Rubin. Please stand up, give her a big round of applause. Congratulations and thank you so much for your loyalty and joining us here on Wonder. Our top cruiser is number 2. They have 2,549 Super Mario with 9,329 points. Welcome on the stage, Mario. We are thrilled to have you with us. Thank you so much for continuing on coming back. This is a very special day and a very special moment. One more time, please give it to the first top cruiser in the fleet. Mario, what do you want to say? What do you want to tell to those people who are just climbing their way up to the stage that you are at right now?
Okay, Irina, thank you. God, I gotta love that Pinnacle dog. First Pinnacle dog in the fleet, right? Amazing. Well, it's such a pleasure and honor to be here on the stage, on the Opera Theater, the Wonder of the Seas. And I can't help think, us 4,000, whatever guests we are, we're so blessed, so fortunate to be here. Right? I mean, considering what's happening in the world, we are really blessed. And 330 million people are stuck on land while we're here. Right? Isn't that amazing? And, you know, I just want to share with you, during the last 7 months that I've been back to cruising, I get the most frequently asked question: where did you do during the shutdown? And my answer was 2 words: totally miserable. I'm sure all of you freaky floaters felt the same way. Frustrated, not knowing when we return back on the ocean. And that was the worst part, the sort of the unknown. When do we go back? But you know what? We're fortunate because I think the crew had the toughest time. I mean, we had a rough time, but the crew had the toughest time of all. Thank you. I mean, imagine all the crew members having to be repatriated home, not know, without employment, not knowing when they're going to be back, really depressed. I mean, that was really tough on them. So I just want to say, shout out to the crew. There are our true heroes. Thank you very much. Thank you. They deserve your applause. They really do. And so, you know, I just want to say we're so blessed, we're so fortunate, and you know, Royal Caribbean, nothing short of a miracle what they have done to get us back on the ocean. Right? Nothing short of a miracle. But they have gone through in the company to get us back and to get the crew back, you know, behind the scenes, things that we don't see. I mean, truly amazing. And I'm sure that Royal Caribbean can teach the CDC a few safety features. They figured it out, you know, and they can teach the CDC now how to run a ship safely and without any issues, right? So, congratulations, Captain Brock, congratulations, Gianluca, Irina, Kuluskan, Flavia, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for this kind words, Mario. Well, let's go back to enjoying our cruise. Thank you so very much again for joining us here today and on our first